time to wrap this up. Alright, time to wrap this up. Man. Series didn't last too long, but it's one of my favorite games of all time. And we're on to the last Colossus. And my favorite Colossus as well. The tallest standing Colossus out of all of them. This Colossus' name is Malice. Hey, Mark? Hey, gaming outer. Can't go through there, can I? Can I? Well, games I want to get in the future that that are new this year. I want to get the Resident Evil 3 remake, and I want to get The Last of Us Part 2 when it comes out. That is when I get enough money. It's probably going to take me a while to find Malice.
Yeah.
Hey, Nicola? Oh, happy early birthday. Excuse me. Alright. Almost there. Well, we're almost there. Hey, Jamie. Who doesn't hate traffic? Right now it's 4:04 in my country gaming out. Hey, there's Phalanx's corpse. But yeah, we're on to the last Colossus, which is also my favorite Colossus. Like I said, I wanted to save which one was my favorite because the last one is my favorite. Because someone asked me, hey Ethan. They went forward. Hi, bird. That flies around all the frickin' time. Alright. Go over the archway over there. Yeah, I play Temple Run, but I don't like it. I don't really like iOS games that much. Most of them are just time-wasting to me. I don't know if that's the point of a mobile game, but still. Oh! Aggro, slow down when I pull back! You incompetent horse? Alright. Stop. Stop. Good girl. Now I gotta shine the sword up there in that circle to open the gate. Well, that depends on what the speed limit is. Because there's streets I've driven on where the speed limit is 65. Oh. Well, I've driven on streets where the speed limit was 75 as well. Well, I haven't driven on them, but I've ridden on them. Aggro! Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to get off of Aggro. Come on, Aggro. Yeah, obviously I do. Screw Flappy Bird. More like Crappy Bird. Go up these steps. Oh, the age of 65. Yeah, the idiots who go stupidly fast are usually very young drivers. I was just looking around here in case... Oh, let me get off. Let me pick that up. That's for another secret in the game. I have to collect a lot of them. But I'm gonna worry about that off of YouTube. Alright, we're almost there. Oh, God. Brace yourselves for something very tragic right now. Just... First of all, we have to have Aggro jump over there. Well, we have to have her back up first. I saw Avengers Endgame. That's an awesome movie. Hello, One Punch Man. Welcome to my channel. Oh, you're in Malaysia. That's cool. Oh, God. Oh, I hate this part so much. It's so sad. Poor Aggro, man. I mean, she saved my life only to risk hers. I haven't actually watched Age of Ultron, but I do think Endgame is the best game in the series. Best movie in the series. Best movie in the series. That's WWE logic. Repeat the same thing over and over and over and over and over. But anyways, yeah, you gotta climb up here. Getting ready to take on Malice, my favorite Colossus in the game, and the last Colossus in the game. This Colossus is just awesome. Awesome to look at and awesome to fight. honestly, I don't care if Disney wants to make a bunch of remakes. Okay, if they want to and they have the legal rights to, then go ahead and do it. But yeah, you got people who can't stand that. Listen, you're not in charge of Disney, so they're gonna do remakes whether you want them to or not. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Hyperpage. There he is. There's Malice. The tallest Colossus in the game. Phalanx was the longest Colossus. Malice is the tallest Colossus. And he's just awesome. He's my favorite Colossus. It's gonna take you a while to approach him, though. And here's what he does right here. He points his finger at you and just shoots all those zappy things at you. I turn it up a bit. I didn't see Dumbo, Aladdin, or The Lion King. I actually didn't see those remakes. I know, Nicola. I saw the movie. I love the movie. It's one of my favorite Marvel movies. I know what happens. You gotta hide behind these quick before he zaps you with one of those things. This Colossus is aggressive. Just keep that in mind. Now, I love Will Smith. I know people were angry when they saw Will Smith as playing as Genie. I don't know why. Will Smith is awesome. Also, the slowest boss music is this one as well. The boss music for Malice doesn't even turn epic or anything like that. It just remains kind of slow. Alright. Like I said, you gotta move fast when you're exposed. Climb up this ladder. I haven't watched Boss Baby, but it looks stupid. Whoa, shot two. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Ah, crap. Alright, just give him a while. He sometimes lays down for a very long time when he's attacked pretty hardly. Get up, Wander. Am I ready to move yet? I don't know. Let's try it. Whew. I made it. Ah, crap. Got stalled on that last little step right there. Connor. Up the stairs. And now you're underneath Malice. Look at how immense he is. One of the main reasons why he's my favorite Colossus. I haven't watched any of the Jumanji movies. I haven't watched any of them. Forgot about this. You got a long climb ahead of you with this boss battle. Let me get that out of the way right now. Yeah, the Hodge twins are hilarious. Trust me, I know how to beat the game. I played this before, so obviously I'm going to. I haven't watched Annabelle, but I'd like to. Yeah, this ending is very long. It's got a long cinematic cutscene. Alright, now we gotta stab Malice in his back. And he's gonna reach back there. Give it a second. Let it get closer. Frick! I didn't press the X button to jump. There we go. Well, I was holding it down, but I guess I made a little mistake while... I don't know how to word it. Stab his hand to make it still for a brief moment. Climb up there. Don't you dare shake, Malice. Whew. Oh, Sharknado sucks. I mean... it's not really that I'm scared of the movie because of my fear of sharks, but that movie is just so non-logical. It's a horrible movie. Alright. Get on the back of his hand. Stab it. Get your bow and arrow out and shoot his shoulder. Make sure you grab it quick after you do so. Grab his hand quick after you do so, that is. Climb as far top as you can onto his hand, then get onto his shoulder, and then you have an opportunity to get on his head where his only weak spot is. And you just stab the crap out of it. Now, Malice will shake a lot when you're on his head, so keep that in mind. Okay, what kind of stupid question is that? Okay, Surf. Best song in the game, the boss music that... the best boss music that's played in this game, in my opinion, the one that's called An Open Way. The one that's played when you're fighting the first Colossus, the third Colossus, the fourth Colossus, and the last music that's played after you stab Argus's arm, which is the 15th Colossus. The music that's played after that, that's what the Open Way is. That's the best song in the game. WALL-E's okay. Not one of my favorite Pixar movies, but it's okay. Stay, 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 stay. Okay. I assume you were. Stay, Wander. Don't you dare fall. Don't you dare fall. Don't Don't you dare fall. Yeah, he's the tallest Colossus in the game. I don't care. I hate sharks. I haven't played the first Neo. I haven't played any of the Neo games. Yeah, that is a fence on his shoulder. Yeah, I do like Sub-Zero gaming, Ada. What Mortal Kombat fan doesn't like Sub-Zero? Alright. Now, I haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse yet, but I heard it was great and I'd love to watch it. My God. See, this is the only thing I hate about fighting Malice, is that he constantly shakes while you're on his head. Alright, I gotta get my grip back. I've almost lost it. But I'm gonna tumble over again because he's gonna keep on shaking. Alright, one more stab and he's done for. And the first one wasn't bad. I liked... Well, there was a few aspects of The Amazing Spider-Man I liked. Andrew Garfield did a good job playing as Peter Parker. And I really liked Electro. Electro was cool. There we go. Finally done fighting him. Yeah, and when he's killed, he just kind of crouches down because he's basically a tower mixed with like a living creature, so he doesn't fall down. Alright, this opinion is going to be controversial, Ethan, but I don't really care for Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's not bad, but I don't... People look at him as the best Spider-Man portrayal ever. I don't agree with that at all. Tobey Maguire was the best. Tom Holland just looks like a baby, in my opinion. Alright, now we're on to the ending. The patrollers of the Forbidden Lands have come over to the temple. It's a shocking ending as well. On a scale of 1 to 5, I give it a 4.8. Like I said, this is one of my all-time favorite video games. I don't like Twister. I just don't like looking at tornadoes. They scare me. Lord Emon. And Malice's statue is breaking. Well, combusting, rather. I haven't even played the other Devil May Cry games, so it wouldn't make sense for me to do so at this time. Because the game follows continuity as far as I know. All the Colossi have been killed. Yeah. Spider-Man on the PS4 was awesome. There's Mono, she's still laying there dead. And there's Malice. I've seen a little bit of John Wick, and it's cool. Keanu Reeves is a really good actor. There's Wander. By the way, for those of you who may try to spell his name, it's W-A-N-D-E-R. Not W-O. Yeah, Sylvester Stallone's awesome. Lord Iman, she's dead. She's been dead throughout the entire game. There's Wander, and there's his sword. Wander's has been possessed by Dorman. Yes, it was Lord Iman. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. That's just what I'm saying. He used a forbidden spell. And to be reduced to such a sight. Can you believe it? You were being used by Dorman this entire time. I haven't watched that movie, Ethan. To think throughout this game you were unknowingly the villain throughout. It's a pretty shocking thing. Yeah. Wander's been cursed by Dorman throughout killing all the Colossi. And he has to stab him. I haven't watched Ant-Man, but I have seen him in Avengers, and he's cool. I really like Paul Rudd. And he's sprouting out that black stuff like all the other Colossi were, after he got stabbed. If he got stabbed through his shoulder, though, how... I don't see how that was effective. I mean, surely it would hurt like crap, but... I'm pretty sure it wouldn't kill you if you were stabbed through there. Unless you lost a ton of blood to where you couldn't make it. I like Ghostbusters. Yeah, that's true, Jamie. They're still my favorite movies, though. Well, Rocky 2 and 3 are my favorite movies. Some of the other movies I just didn't really like all that much. I liked the first one, kinda liked the fourth one, didn't like the fifth one that much, and the sixth one was pretty good. But yeah. Wander had to be stabbed. And just watch the rest. No, that one sucked. And there's Dorman right there. He's the one that's been manipulating me into killing these Colossi. Well, Dormant's a bunch of spirits, actually. For an eternity in order to seal away our power, we Dormant have arisen anew. Dormant's a pretty cool creature, huh? I haven't watched Rango. Yeah, and from this point on, yeah, you're actually controlling Dormant right now. But you're not going to be able to control him very well. At the end of the day, it's pretty much pointless what you're doing right now. Welcome back, Amieta. I saw them, but I know you like them, but I personally didn't like them all that much. They weren't really my cup of tea. Walk over and try to stop him. Hey, Taylor. I like Up. It's not one of my favorites, but I do like it. Which one of those a-holes is shooting me? Oh, I love Lord of the Rings. My favorite Pixar movie is Monsters, Inc. I love Monsters, Inc. There they are. They're headed up for the exit. Monsters University, it wasn't bad, but I didn't think it was very good either. They should have came up with just a sequel instead of a prequel. Yeah, Harry Potter's my second favorite movie series of all time. Harry Potter's awesome. There's Wander's sword. Be gone, foul beast. Secret Life of Pets, I like it. Again, not one of my favorites, but I like it. Yeah, get out of there, Lord Iman. Before you get sucked into that thing, too. Mono still lays there dead. There's Wander's body still surrounded in that stuff. Yeah, that's definitely true, Jamie. See, you can try to escape from that thing, but you're not going to be able to. can hold on to those stairs all you want. It's not going to save you from being sucked into that. So I usually just jump into the fountain. No, there's a lot of good examples of that. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie, both of them were actually really good. Well, cartoon movies. Cartoons based off of movies, though? I haven't seen a lot of them. So I can't really say nothing about it. Yeah. Hagrid is one of the best characters in the movie series, though. And the bridge is collapsing. And they're escaping. Both Wanda and Dorman got sucked into that fountain storm. Back in the temple. Mono comes back to life. I agree on all those you said except Yogi Bear, Ethan. I actually like Yogi Bear. My favorite is the Chamber of Secrets. My least favorite is the Goblet of Fire. Hard to believe. Mono came back to life, but Wanda got sucked into a fountain storm. This is an emotional ending. I mean, obviously you can't really tell about me saying this because I usually don't get too emotional because I have Asperger's syndrome. Wreck-It Ralph is awesome. I love Wreck-It Ralph. Oh, man. And come to find out, Agro's alive after falling down into the river like that. Man. I'm honestly not a huge fan of the Indiana Jones movies. I'm not going anywhere just because there's credits here. I'm not leaving just yet. Like there's a lot more that has to be seen. Yeah, I just found that one kind of boring, personally. But I did like Robert Pattinson as Cedric. Man in Black, it's okay. Not one of my favorites. It's okay. I watched King Kong when I was a little kid, and I don't think the movie aged well, personally. For my taste, at least. Going back to all the deceased Colossi. I think that one's Avion. Yep, there's Barba. And there's Hydrus. There's Koromori. Inside Out is also a great movie. There's Bassaran. I've seen Tangled. It's not one of my favorites. There's Dirge. Saddest sitcom scene, in my opinion? I don't know. I'll have to think about that. There's Celosia, the hardest Colossus in the game, in my opinion. There's Pelagia, the Godzilla look-alike. Sort of. There's Phalanx, the longest and most overrated Colossus, in my opinion. Here's Zenobia. The easier version of Celosia. Hey, little shots. There's Argus's corpse. And finally, there's Malice's corpse. Finding Nemo was a childhood favorite of mine, and I still love the movie to this day. And there's the Forbidden Lands patrol officers running across the bridge as it keeps collapsing. Yeah, I do. Like I said, this is one of my favorite games of all time, so I know the game pretty well. You missed the ending. Poor ungodly soul. Now no man shall ever trespass upon this land again. Upon this place again, I'm sorry. I just get into the atmosphere of this game too much. Should you be alive? If it is even possible to continue to exist in these sealed lands. One day perhaps you'll make an atonement for what you've done. There's Agro and Mono. Well, there really isn't no completion in the Friday the 13th game, really. But I haven't unlocked all the Friday the 13th costumes, though. By the way, I heard that the licensing issue that was occurring with the game that kept you from getting the Jason X outfit. I heard that thing was over. Hopefully it is. Because I want to play as Jason X. Here's what happens to Wander right here. He turned into a baby. Like I said, that licensing issue was probably over, so we may actually get to play as Uber Jason sometime soon. I don't know. Yeah, it is. So yeah, you went all that far to kill 16 giant monsters, just to turn into a baby. Well, you accomplished your goal of getting Mono alive, but still, you turn into a baby. Yeah, I know. And I was basically reading other comments. I've seen Back to the Future, and I gotta be honest, people overrated that movie. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a good movie, but people have overrated it too much. I don't know just yet, little shots. But yeah, Mono and Agro go up to this place while they're going upstairs. You'll see what it is. It's called the Secret Garden. It's a beautiful place. Kind of. Oh, Frozen, that is the #1 Disney movie I hate that everyone else likes. Song after song after song after song. That's all that movie is. The first time I saw Dumb and Dumber, I'm not gonna lie, I cracked up. I love Jim Carrey. He is one of the funniest guys ever. But I hate the gross out jokes though. Look at the beautiful creatures. Was it also song after song after song after song? I mean, I don't mind, Disney movies having songs, that's what they're known for. But there was way too many in the Frozen movies. That's what made me hate it so much. I've watched Grease. Yeah, reminds me of those memes, what you just said, Jamie. Those memes are funny, even though I'm not much of a meme person. The Shining is an awesome movie. It's one of the best horror movies ever made, for good reason. Here's Johnny! Just a classic line. I had a blast restreaming this game. I know. But I'm gonna do all that later. I'll probably will. I don't know. But anyways, I had a blast restreaming this game. It's like I said, it's one of my favorite games of all time. I streamed it a long time ago, back in the past, but I didn't have a lot of subscribers at the time. I only had like I don't know, 100, 200. But anyways, I plan on restreaming other games I've streamed back in the past where I didn't have a high subscriber count, because I want to bring new life to them. There's many games that I've streamed in the past that I want to restream again, and I'm looking forward to it. But in the meantime, push come some low limit opinions on this. If you like this video, thumb it up, hate this video, thumb it down, and be sure to subscribe and become a member of the JW faction on a journey to 10,000 subscribers. See you later.